What's up guys, this is Kyle from Vapor Hut, driven by you, fueled by vapor, and today I'm doing a review of Pioneer4U's newest IPV D2. And for being such a little guy, this thing sure puts out. So the IPV D2 gives you 50 joules to play with in temperature control and 75 watts with a regular kanthal build. And the D2 can run titanium coils in temperature control. So the chip in the D2 is basically like the updated IPv4 or the stock IPv4S. It runs on one 18650 battery, so you probably will have to have at least one extra to get you through the day. But the nice part is, you can just pop it in and out. The IPv2 is basically the same size as the Sigelei 75 watt with temperature control, but all the edges are nice and rounded on this D2, and it feels really nice with this black silicone sleeve that it comes with. As much as I love the IPV D2, there are a few drawbacks or a few things that kind of peeve me. So let's go ahead and cut to the close-up and I'll show you the IPV D2 all up close and personal, and we'll talk about it some more. So here's the box the IPV D2 comes in, and it does come in black and silver. Inside we'll find a warranty card, little user manual. Unlike most devices that use a micro USB to charge, the IPV D2 is going to be using a DC adapter. So just like the IPv4 had that port on the back to charge it, but it didn't come with the cable, at least the IPV D2 comes with the required cable to charge it via that port. So here's the IPV D2 with the silicone case that comes with it. Got kind of a flat edge here on the back. Some flat edges here on the front, and overall this just feels awesome. We got our battery vent holes here on the bottom, and there's our charging port for that DC USB cable. The buttons are very easy to feel out with this sleeve on, and this is a spring-loaded brass 510 connection. So let me go ahead and take this sleeve off and show you the IPV D2 naked. Here she is, kind of a shinier black compared to the silicone sleeve. Still really nice. So one reason why I really like the sleeve, not only does it feel nice, but the battery compartment just slides off the bottom. And I would hate for that to happen when I'm on the go. I don't know how it would, but if I grab this wrong, you could just pull this right off. And there's your single 18650 battery. Negative goes up and positive goes down. And then to put this on, you just put this in, slide it right up. It's pretty sturdy, but the sleeve just helps hold everything together. So to navigate the menu, this is going to be just like the IPv4 and even the Sigelei 150 watt with temperature control. You're just going to go 5 clicks and it brings you into a menu. Now it doesn't show you the little arrow to the left or right, but if we hit the up or down when, let's say, exit, it will exit. And if we go to system, on, off, and hit up, down, it will turn off. And where it says joule mode, we can hit up or down and go to power mode for standard wattage. And this does go up to 75 watts. If we go to joule mode, it will bring up three more menu options. Our unit for what our temperature is, Fahrenheit or Celsius, our temperature that I just have set at 420, and our coil type, just like on the IPv4S. So we can put a titanium 01 coil on here and do temperature control, or an Ni200 nickel coil. And this does go up to 50 joules, which in my opinion is plenty. I prefer 40 joules on any tanks. The only time I find myself using 50 or more joules is when I do a nickel build on an RDA, and I'm looking to really ramp that thing up quickly and get a lot of heat. And just like with the Sigelei 150 watt with temperature control or the IPv4s, always make sure when you put on your tank, you lock the resistance. That TFV4 sits nice and flush there on the edges. There's no overhang. And all you're going to do is press the up and down arrow at the same time, and it's going to set our resistance 0.112. And now we're ready to fire. Now, a few things that kind of annoy me about this device. The first one is the fact that this charging port is on the bottom. It makes it look really nice without having any ports on the side of the device, but if there was any juice leakage and your device was kind of sitting in a puddle of juice, that might mess up this charging port and do some real damage to your batteries. The other kind of weird thing is this battery indicator. Where on the Sigelei 150 watt, it slowly goes down until it's gone. Same like on the IPV VT, it slowly goes down until the battery's dead. On this one, it's almost like it's trying to give me real-time feedback, as if I were gonna hold that firing button for 10 minutes and say, hey, it's only gonna last this much longer, so the battery indicator will move when you fire it. So sometimes if it's about half empty, it might say, oh, check battery, it's almost gone. Which is just kind of annoying, because you're like, no, there's plenty of battery life. Maybe I just need to take my joules down or something so that doesn't happen as often. Other than those two quirks about this device, I actually really like this thing. It's very small. This would be a great backup temperature control device that can fit in the pocket. It feels really good, the weight's really good, it's dense. The construction on this is fantastic. Everything fits very smoothly. The chip works great and these buttons feel nice. All in all, I really like this IPV D2. So that's the IPV D2. Honestly, for about 70 bucks, I would choose this over the Sigelei 75 watt for two main reasons. One, all of my tanks sit nice and flush on here, even the massive ones like the TFV4, and for the fact that I have the titanium option. And a third reason, I really like the feel of this. I like the rounded edges, and the silicone sleeve that it comes with just feels fantastic. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this review of Pioneer4U's IPV D2. This has been Kyle from Vapor Hut, driven by you, fueled by vapor. Have a great day, guys.